Yo, what's up, everybody? This is NXT with Najee, a part of the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast. This is episode 23, aka season 2, episode 3, I believe. Now we are moving right along, just as I promised. I know I came a little late in the week this week with the episode, but here we are. It's a crazy card, probably the best card, one of the best cards of the year. I don't want to sit there and jinx it yet and say that it's the best card because a lot of time left, but one of the best cards of the year. NBC. All the local news channels are in the house, definitely trying to promote the big city shows that are coming up and to see if bringing it to another city is a good idea. That's my assumption. But they weren't the only people in the house. Good friend of mine who is also our special guest today on the show. One of the funniest people I can say I've had the pleasure of being around. Spent a lot of time with him at NXT, WrestleMania, amongst some other places. The one, the only, Cleveland, Henry.
Hey,
How you doing?
hey, how's it going, man? Top of the what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5:38 p.m.
Top of the evening to you.
Yes. How
Yeah,
you doing?
man, I'm doing good. I was playing some Zelda. I made some food that I'm gonna tackle after this because I ain't want to look more bloated than I already am. But yeah, bro, I'm chilling.
All right, but yo, Cleveland, for those people who don't know you, may recognize you, but don't know you, tell them who you are, what you do, how they can, find you, all that fun stuff.
Well, so at this point right now, like it's a multitude of faces for Cleveland. Like it's like if it's the skit world, then you know me as Black Arrow, where I do like a whole bunch of skits and stuff like that, tackling certain topics that I think are dope, cool, funny, sad, and in between. Uh if you know me from YouTube, you know me as Let Cleve Speak, where I'm just talking about some things that I consider important. But as of late now, it's Be Cleveland Wrestling, where I've been, like just making skits about wrestling fans and just how absurd we are. But like I'm noticing very quickly that people are rocking with it, and like some people are recognizing me from being on NXT. Allegedly I passed out because Jada Parker got her gluteus maximus attacked in the middle of the ring. But yeah, like it's like the wrestling community is really, really backing your boy up, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
As they should. You are an NXT legend all on your own, brother. You really are, like all
Hey
by
man,
yourself.
I'm trying to get like that. What was that little Caucasian girl name? Izzy. That was her name. Like the Bailey girl, where she got put
Oh
on. She
yeah.
got put on the Bailey documentary on WWE.
Yeah, she's a wrestler now too. She's a wrestler
Yeah,
now.
is
Full
she doing
circle.
good?
I don't know. I have
Oh,
not gone that far into the deep
the
dive.
rabbit trail. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do.
All right, man. Well, y'all heard it. Y'all now know where to find him. So look him up. Look him up. Please do. Please support this man. Great human being. So now we're going to move into this card. This card has 7 matches on it. So we're not going to spend too much time on all the matches because we have a time limit. That's just
Yeah,
how
I
it
feel
is.
it.
So first matchup, we got the Street Profits who took over for the Rascals due to an injury and immediate surgery for one of the Rascals. And it's unfortunate to hear, but hey,
So who's hurt?
not Zach. I think it's Trey. Trey had to get surgery.
Trey's hurt.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep. So that's why they got replaced by the Street Profits. So now we got the Street Profits versus Nathan Frazier and Axiom, who just recently got their titles back at No Mercy. Now, this match was awesome. It was a good time. It's always great to see the Street Profits there. For a little while, us in the crowd, we thought, they might do it. It'd be cool if they stick around here for a while because I think Montez and Bianca live in Orlando, so that could have been a good way for him to kind of stick at home. But it didn't end up happening like that because, surprise, surprise, the Bloodline 2.0 pulled up to NXT. Yeah, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa. No solo, though. No solo because After his Donnie from the Wild Thornberries impression later on in the night, we got told that he did it for his tribal chief, on orders of his tribal chief. So my first question for you about that, well, obviously, like, is disqualification. So Nathan Frazier and Axiom win the match by disqualification. They get to keep their titles. Well, Street Profits win, but they get to keep their titles. Now, with the Bloodline coming, you think this was just like a quick plug-in for NBC and the CW since they were there, so they try to bring some main roster people up, or do you think that this is something we could see for a couple weeks here on and off in the tag division?
That was definitely just a spike, bro. That was like, let's go ahead, have some heavy hitters show up, spike it real quick. I don't think they're gonna be here in the weeks to come. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Like, if they start traveling like they I think they finna start traveling, then yeah, they might show up for those cities. But like, as far as the performance center, I don't. This is a one-off thing, brother.
But now we're gonna move into this next match, which was the debut of Julia on NXT. She went against Miss Chelsea Green, as they like to call her. Can you do your best Chelsea Green impression? What's up?
Chelsea Green
crushed it, absolutely crushed it. Yeah. There it is. That's gonna be famous. That's going viral. But like, Julia wins by pinfall, as we all expected her to. They made her look strong. They made Chelsea still look great. Like, Chelsea is killing it right now. Everywhere that she's working, she's doing a fantastic job. Even if she's taking a bunch of L's, it's fine.
No, it is not fine.
It was like Santino. Like, we all knew Santino was going to lose.
Not.
Think about it.
No, I get that, Chelsea has become bulletproof in the sense where she doesn't need to win. She's like a female Miz right now. Like, I get that, but she like, whatever mid-card title that they're cooking up with, or take it from Kalani, because Lord knows I forget that she has a title. So she deserves a mid-card women's title. Like, she's the workhorse right now. Like, you can't name me someone who wrestles more matches as a woman more than Chelsea Green.
That's true.
She goes hard, and I'm not
main event on speed, on everything she can be on. She is on there doing something, and is interacting every time. House shows too.
And I'm not only saying this because she goes to the same acting school that I go to, and we share the scene together. She's actually amazing, bro. Like, I was probably the only person screaming for her in the crowd. And Julia is dope, really dope. Honestly, I'm seeing that they're like watering down her moves because, like, her finisher, she gave Chelsea, and where the way it's supposed to go, she dropped her head on the ground. So I'm happy they didn't do that.
I don't think they can do that.
Yeah. But yeah, Julie is amazing. But Chelsea Green, she deserves her flowers.
I agree. So I think Roxanne's done for. I've been saying this for a while. I thought that whoever premiered first out of the 2 or 3 new signees, if Cora didn't come back beforehand, that was who was going to take her out. So I think that it's game over coming to DCW on October 1st for Roxanne. So we're going to move on into this next match after the debut of Miss Julia. We got the Heritage Cup Championship between Javon Evans and the No Quarter Catch Crew's own Charlie Dempsey. So now, real quick, I know that you are also a new fan of the No Quarter Catch Crew. I see you've been representing real hard for your close personal friend. You have a message for Miss Ren Sinclair if she is watching and or listening. Before we talk about this, the quickness of this match.
Ren, she is so amazing, and I'm not only saying this because her partner goes to my acting school. It looked like, we breed superstars over here, but no, like, she is wrestling. She can do it. Speaking on the microphone, she could do it. Facial expressions. She won us over the first match that she had without saying nothing.
Very true. Literally, not a
Showing
single word.
just showing her eyes. She won us over, bro. But what for reasons I'm not gonna say, I originally was trying to hate her in the beginning. I was trying my best to hate her.
So hard. I remember
And she kept looking. I'm like, stop looking. You're gonna make me like
it.
you. Don't do that. But when it comes to the no quarter catch crew, me and John were talking about it like at NXT, and we are like, bro, no quarter catch crew has every bit of chance of becoming like a new legacy.
Hmm.
Like you
Yeah,
have
that's very true.
you have baby Randy Orton, you have baby William Regal, you know, like you got Tavion, who is about as every bit of Kurt Angle, more than Jason Jordan was. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know what happened there. But like you have three freak of nature talents, bro.
It's a wrap. I feel like the rebuild ever since Gulak was released or let go or walked away or whatever, it's it's built up perfectly, like the right way. Like exactly how it should be.
William Regal should lead that. I'm being real. Like William Regal should lead that group.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna fly through this match really quick. With the first round, it was mostly Dempsey dominating. Evans really basically survived the first round. Um, Second round, Dempsey, same thing, came out aggressive, got a very quick pin to make it 1-0. Dempsey, third round, Dempsey still won't let up, but Javon is fighting back, and Javon ends up tying it up 1-1. So now we're at 1-1 going into the fourth. Dempsey almost pulls it off. I think it was a guillotine, some sort of chokehold, maybe. He put him in right as the clock expired, and then he held it for a little bit, obviously, because that's just what he does. That's how he wrestles. And then fifth and final one, speaking of Tavion Heights, distraction from yours truly, Cleveland, Miss Run Sinclair. The referee got distracted. Tavion Heights came back, gave him the big old true belly to belly suplex or whatever he likes to call it. That really looks like it hurts, no matter how simple of a move
Bro,
it seems like it is.
he makes every slam look like a finisher.
Yeah, every single one. It's not fair. This is not fair. Not fair at all. But after that distraction, Dempsey gets the win, 1-2-3, to get the 2-1 advantage in the win. So he keeps the cup. Now we got No Quarter Catch Crew back at full strength. We're gonna see what ends up happening this next week on NXT. So now we're gonna move on to the fifth match. We only got a couple more left. I'm gonna slide through this one because I feel like it's really not too much going on here than what has been going on here for the last year, which is internal affairs. You got Rich Holland taking on Duke Hudson from Chase U. And it's the whole Chase U family feud. Everybody hates each other, but they love each other. Somebody's going to turn. Who is going to be this week? The only real, like, shout out I want to give to this is Thea, just because she is acting her ass off and really, 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 really just playing a part so well. Like, you believe that she truly is going through the worst heartbreak of her life with all of her friends. But Ridge Holland gets the win with that one. So now we're going to move on to the first of two main events, which is Jordan Grace, the TNA Women's Champion, coming over to NXT doing an open challenge. A lot of people we didn't really know who it was going to be, honestly. Like, I didn't hear anybody guess that it was going to be Sol, but it ended up being Sol Ruka that came out, gave it a fantastic match like she always does. It's always good to see Jordan there because Jordan's one of the first people to come over from TNA that really believes that WWE and TNA can work. So it's great to see her there because that means that more conversations are probably being had, more connections are probably being made, and more than likely more TNA people will pop up in WWE. But I just also realized that I missed a match while I was reading about
Oba,
that. I missed Obas. Yeah, I missed Obas. It was casually underneath something to where I couldn't see it on my notes. But yeah, also another quick match we're going to talk about because Oba's still Oba. They brought a TNA guy over in Hammerstone. Crowd had zero pop
What do you want us to do?
Yeah,
I thought
like
it was gonna be Moose, man.
me
That's what I'm
too.
with.
Like everybody was like, "Fuck, why did y'all choose him?" Like there's
I'm,
zero
and I'm sure
zero
he's
excitement.
great. I'm sure
Me
he's great.
too. Me
But
too. I just don't know who he is.
yeah.
All right. So, like I said, Jordan Grace ends up getting the win over Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka looks as impressive as always. I'm wondering if she's actually going to get a push to where she wins the championship soon. I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to happen. I remember back in a prediction show we did for what we think will happen in the future for NXT. Somebody did say that they thought that Sol Ruka would be the one to flop, like just kind of fall off into the distance. How do you feel? How are you feeling about Sol Ruka?
I hate her finisher. I
You hate
hate it,
it?
bro.
You
I
don't like the
hate
Soul
it.
Crush? Why the Soul Snatcher?
First off, I don't. I think the term like they don't know what soul snatcher means.
All right.
I don't think they Googled it at all. Second off, like you could see her finisher being lined up from a mile away, bro.
No, of
And
course.
I'm so happy, like in that match, that same match, Jordan was like, "Bro, I see it coming. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I see you, like dialing up to like get like it's just like Grayson Waller. Like this man will jump out of the ring to jump back in the ring to hit a
Mm-hmm.
stunner. Like, no, that even in the video game, they was like, listen, we need some order. We're just gonna make this a rolling stunner. Like it's like she needs a new finisher, bro. Absolutely.
So we're gonna move on to the last match. Grand finale, the main event. We got Trick Williams versus Pete Dunne for the number one contendership of the NXT championship in a last man standing match.
Mm-hmm.
They've been boiling this one up, building it up quite some time. Just backstage fight after backstage fight after interrupted promo after interrupted promo, even a couple diss tracks, couple music videos, couple new chants, the reincarnation of Butch. It's been amazing. It's been a great run. And this match lived up to it. I'll say this match lived up to the hype. It was a little quicker than we all expected. I think it was because they were running a little late on time. We were all very confused at the start time of that match. But we knew we were in for something special, and we got exactly that with a great spot off of the top podium in the crowd from Trick and Pete. Now, the question is here is that Pete's supposed to be the bruiserweight. I don't think he got up after that. But Trick got up, had enough time to deliver a slam through the table on Ethan Page, and then slide back in the ring to get the win. Now I'm happy. I'm very happy for Trick. We always are happy for Trick. This is the Trick fan base. We are part of that fan club. But what do you think this is going to mean for Pete? Pete's been working like crazy, and now he's had multiple singles opportunities for titles, Intercontinental Championship, and now this. What's next for him? Like, do you think he falls off as well, or how can he continue to be relevant?
You've seen Fighting with My Family, right? By like AJ Lee. Not AJ Lee
Mm-hmm.
Page.
Yeah.
When they were talking about how some people are called journeymen, like they're used to like put people over and get people. That's just what Pete is. Like Pete definitely had his time, like when he was the UK champion or whatever and stuff like that.
Right.
But like now it's like yo, the new wave of wrestlers all sort of could do what you do. And not only could they do what you do, but they also look bigger than you. You know, like they also talk on the microphone better than you. You
That
know,
is
like
true. His
it's
promo game needs a lot of work.
yeah. So it's like he he as far as a rivalry that he did great. Honestly, if being honest, I think this was a rivalry that Trick was supposed to have while he was champion. Like
Mm,
I think like they didn't really give Trick any like worthy like rivalries while he was champion.
right.
Um it sucks 'cause the first one came after he lost the title. But yeah, Pete, he probably just gonna go back to Sheamus, and they're gonna continue getting it on.
Yeah, that's what
And,
I'm thinking too. That's what
yeah,
I'm
and then
thinking
when
too.
Tyler gets healed, then he's back to
The
tag team.
the Bad Blood pre-show match, Sheamus versus Pete
Yeah, yeah,
again. Yeah, it'd be that kind of thing. But I'm excited to see what happens. I think Trick wins the title back at the October 1st premiere. I think so. I think that's a smart move. I've said it before. He is really the face of NXT, and it feels weird just having him be present doing other things other than being the champion, after having him as champion. It feels
yeah.
strange. Feels weird.
Ethan, Ethan is good, but at the end of the day, there's a reason why he didn't get the top titles where he was. It's just if MJF is a new age version or whatever, a more rated R version of the Miz. Ethan Page is a diet version of MJF. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like Ethan Page is we have MJF at home. That's what
That's it. Okay.
Page
That's
is at.
accurate. That's
I'm just being right.
so,
And
yeah.
he's champion, but yet on the on the CW commercial or poster that they have, Trick is at the front. Ethan Page is
Yeah.
ducked in the corner. You
Yep.
know,
That's why I think Lola's time is coming up. I think she'll be the one that beats Julia whenever it does happen. Because I think Julia will be champion, but I think Lola will be the one that'll take her out. Because Lola's been on all the marketing and it's probably low key the biggest merch seller for women on NXT. Probably. It's either her or Roxanne.
yeah. And Roxanne also is probably one of the best women's champions that we've had, period.
Ever.
Even taking Raw and SmackDown into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
She ever since she went heel and she listened to the crowd when we kept on saying be aggressive, be aggressive. She is top tier. And that match with Julia is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be unreal. They don't even know what they're about to get in Chicago. No
It,
idea.
whoever hasn't seen Roxanne wrestling ROH or whatever, back on the indies, I think you're gonna see what that looks like going against Julia.
Yeah. And we are in for a wild ride, y'all. So that
Mm-hmm.
wraps it up for the September 10th episode of NXT with Najee and, just NXT in general as well, too. So now at the end of my episodes, I say it every single week, we do this thing to where I ask my guests 3 questions. It could be about them personally, something that they like maybe favorite sports team or something crazy like that. That's not one of the questions. But I got 3 questions for you, and then we're gonna get up out of here. First question. Now I know you're into acting, you are an actor yourself. Who is your favorite actor and why? What's your favorite movie? What's the movie that made you fall in love with that actor? Who is that person for you? Or actress? It could be either or.
Chadwick Boseman was my he bro, when he was alive doing Black Panther, I don't think ever in life did I believe that if I saw someone, I would just refer to them as their character in a movie. But if I saw Chadwick Boseman while he was alive, I would greet him as T'Challa. I would look at him as royalty. And there's plenty of videos of him traveling around, people meeting him, and they actually greet him as royalty. They didn't do that. They just say, "Oh, hey, Captain America." When it came to homie, they didn't say, "Oh, hey, Tony, Mister Tony Stark," or whatever. Spider Man probably because he do look like Peter Parker high key. But when it came to Chadwick Boseman, that man is a king, bro.
Yeah. May he rest in peace. Long live. You gotta hit one of these.
Oh yeah. That-
All right, man. Second question. What inspires you, Cleveland? What gets you up out of the bed to do what you do? Because you work hard. You take classes, you go to school for your passions, you learn a lot about the craft, and you seem to be a person that's just very passionate. So what is it that really inspires you to continue to chase those dreams that you do have? And maybe these words could be an inspiration to somebody else.
I see it like this, bro. If let's say, hypothetically speaking, that there is a heaven, right? And you go ahead and you ask the creator, hey, real quick, I know I'm entering heaven, whatever, and that's cool and dandy. But was there any like other versions of me that like could have been? And then he shows you all these opportunities that you could have taken and like that came your way, but because of fear, because of doubt, because of like not believing in yourself, you just didn't take it. Even though I'd have a one heck of a time in heaven, in the back of my heavenly mind, I'm gonna be like, damn, like I could have set up a legacy while I was down there.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that's the mindset that I have, bro. Like I'm either gonna be the brokest person in the family or the richest person in my family.
There you go. Hey man, that's beautiful. That's
Mhm.
beautiful. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the way you broke that down. Dang, that's deep. So last question. Last question. With all the rumors going around that NXT is leaving Orlando and moving and going to hit the road weekly, and what's true and the he said, she said, and what's not, what's fake news. What does NXT being in Orlando mean to you, and what does it mean if it does leave? Do you believe that they should stay, or do you believe that it should hit the road?
So of course NXT to me means home, but like I like also understand that like I got a lot of friends and even family when it comes to like that wrestles at NXT. So with that being said, if them traveling means that they get more money or they get more deals or they get more opportunities, more time to shine, like I can't hate.
Mm-hmm.
I want Trick, to like be able to hear whoop that trick, a chant that, happened with the homies, like be blared through all parts of the world, I want to see, Idris, like see like so when he comes back, see what it looks like when he's not wrestling and in Orlando, but see like how he does elsewhere. See if he gets a bigger pop there. You know, like I you kind of Asia, Tierra, like Lash, friggin' Jakara. Like I want to see, I want to see what it looks like, what type of reaction they get when we're not there, like and see how they grow themselves and like where they could like take themselves elsewhere. I want to see what that looks like. In the back of my mind, am I gonna be like, damn, but hey, I think they should do 2 weeks here, 2 weeks out. That's what I think they should do.
Yeah, that seems fair. You get two
Yeah,
weeks at home. It's like like football per se. Like you got to have your home games.
yeah,
You need your home games to keep that energy the same because, as John says all the time, we're the best energy probably in professional wrestling in a 400 people room, like
yeah.
capacity room. Like obviously not the
It's
same as a big stadium show or an arena show, but it is the most amazing intimate experience in wrestling. Period. And I think everybody needs to do it. Everybody needs to come out to NXT. Try to come to Orlando. Make it a thing like going to Disney, except it's free.
yeah. Ain't there ain't nothing like it, bro. Like being in that enclosed area, it as a fan, like it really gives you an amount of like power that like you just don't really get elsewhere. Like if you go to a big arena show and try to start a chant, you may get it in your section, but like that's pretty much it. Like if other people can't catch on, like that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
In Philly, like the NXT stand and deliver for Tricks match, we like did the whole trick gonna whoop your ass thing, and we heard some rumblings,
Well, yeah.
but like it didn't spread like how we wanted it to because it's too big of an arena. But NXT, like if you think it, say
It's going
it. like,
to
like if it's horrible, we'll let you know. Yo, that was ass, bro. Like don't ever say that ever again in your life.
Oh,
Die.
yeah. Trust me, I got corrected right when I first got there multiple times.
Oh yeah, yeah. But if it's great, you'll mess around and have a chant that like continuously is said.
Oh, yeah.
That boy Bounty, was
Hey,
that you?
that was me. I'm happy that one happened. Even though my boy
Yeah.
Miles was holding it down when I was gone, that was me. I'll take credit
Yeah.
for that one.
Now
But
Miles,
man,
he was water.
now leave that boy alone. All right. But man, so thank you so much, man, for being on the show. I appreciate you taking time, throughout your day to be here with me. Thank you so much for dealing with my rescheduling and different things like that. One more time before we get up out of here, please, please, please plug your social medias in so that people can find you, laugh with you, and just, see a little bit more of that journey you're about to go on.
Yeah, bro. It's Black Arrow like bow and arrow _ ENT for Instagram, TikTok, my cinema page. When it comes to YouTube, I'm gonna start doing a lot more short films on that page. And if you just want to hear me talk my ish, is Let Cleve Speak. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Yo, this has been episode 23 of NXT with Najee, a part of the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast. This man's name is Cleveland Henry, aka Black Arrow Entertainment. It's been real. I'll probably see you in 2 weeks, or you'll probably hear me in 2 weeks, depending on what you're watching on. Please make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, ask us some questions. We'll be back soon. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Hey.
This feels so right, so right, so right. So right, so right, so right. So right, so right, so right.
Got my heart doing jumping jacks, beating fast, just won't relax. Been a while now, had to take it back when you showed love.